G'day YouTubers, it's another round of my AFL team coach video. Before I start, I'd like to acknowledge two brothers from TJ Cards who asked me to create a video, so create some more videos. Hopefully they enjoy this plus other people. So yeah, let's get started. Before I start, it will be appreciated if you can subscribe to my channel. Please help me get to 1,000 subscribers.
So first of all, I've got to log in. Hopefully I get this password correct. Nice, logged in. Hey, I won a prize for last week's round 7. Okay, let's activate my star prize. Let's see what we get. Oh, and then I had to do a round 8 tips. So let's see the star prize first. Walker, Dunkley, Dacos. I think he's gone. Williams. Redmond, Piers, Jai Simpkin, Petrarca, Hugo, Caligio, Noah Anderson, Cam Guthrie, Warren Francis, Pestia, if that's how you pronounce it, who's injured, Jack Steele, Parker, Tim Kelly, good player, Bailey Smith out this year with an ACL knee injury, Luke Jackson, Parrish, Maynard, McKay, doing more on the goal kicking this year, Ashcroft, Rankin. Okay, that's right, I claimed one last week, so I can't claim Rankin again. Tomahawk, Lukosius, Tom Green, Warpel, Winey, Sheasel, Oscar Allen, he's injured, Norton, Chad Warner, Owens, Taranto, Connor Rosie. Who should I pick? My friends at Chris was, I'll give Bobby Walker from. Alright, so I'll be getting a Taylor Walker card within the next 60 days. Excellent. Alright, that's done. Now I've got to select my tips for this round. The first game, the showdown on Thursday between the Crows and the Power. The Power got some players injured. Rosie's out, hamstring. The Ruckman and Soldo is still injured, so Sweet will be in run. Who else? Alia out with concussion, and Power Pepper did his ACL knee injury. I know the Crows will be missing Pedler with his short injury, but with the quality of the Power and the midfield with Warren Francis and Butters, plus William Drew and Olive Wines, plus Travis Boyd, I expect their midfields to have more of that X factor, your Butters and Warren Francis, in compared to the Crows inside mids of your Laird and your Crouches. So I'm going to tip the Power. Carlton versus Collingwood. There's some injury clouds for the Magpies. The goal is 50-50, and Collingwood's strength would be the midfield. If the Blues can match the Collingwood midfield, they've got the twin towers of McKay and Kerno, but I'm going to tip Collingwood. Next game, the Battle of the Bridges. Sydney Swans and the Giants at the SCG. Sydney been doing good. They won on the weekend. They beat Hawthorn by 60 plus points. They're in good form. The Giants have some injuries. Last week on Cadiglio, Sam Taylor didn't play. The concussion he suffered a couple of weeks ago. So Sam Taylor might be in the mix for this week. I'll tip the Swans because it's at SCG. They're at home. They're doing great. They've only lost one game this season. Therefore, I'll tip the Swans. Next game is the Saints against North Melbourne. St Kilda lost to Port Adelaide in a close game. 10 points on the Friday night last week. And North Melbourne got absolutely hammered by the Crows by 57 or 60 plus. A big margin. based on that, and even though St Kilda's got some injuries, but they did get some players back, Dougal Howard and that. I know Zach Jones was played in the twos on the weekend and he did okay in the AFL. North Melbourne's still a young side with so many inexperienced players playing. I'll tip the Saints for this game. The next game between Melbourne and Geelong, that's going to be a cracker. Both teams are doing well. Geelong undefeated, 7 wins and no losses. And Melbourne beat Richmond pretty easily last week by 40 odd points. Dangerfield's going to be out with a hamstring injury. However, if Geelong's midfielders can even it, because Melbourne's strength is their midfield gone, Petrarca, Flying and Oliver, plus Sparrow, against Geelong with Blickaz, Holmes, and so, if the Cats can match the midfield, they'll have a great chance of winning, because Melbourne's strength is the midfield, whereas Geelong, their strength is their forward. Last week, Geelong were like -20 inside 50 against Carlton, but they've got their gun forwards in Tomahawk and Jeremy Cameron, which is so efficient. And you also got the small forwards in Stengel and Close. So Geelong, every time the ball goes in, Cats inside 50, they just punish you. So Lever and May will have to play a good role. And the good thing with Jeremy Cameron, he runs up and down the wing, so he's not reliant on overhead marks. He can make Lever run up and down the field. So I'm going to pick the Cats to win. Just their forwards are quality. The next game is between the Eagles and Essendon at Optus Stadium. The Eagles will welcome back Harley Reid from his week off. And Essendon had that draw against Collingwood on Anzac Day. Given that West Coast is a young team and they're still in the rebuild mode, and the Bombers are expected to make the finals this year, I'm going to tip the Bombers to win this. And these are the games that the Bombers need to win in order to qualify for the finals. Hence, me selecting Essendon. The next game, the Tigers and Fremantle at the MCG. This is an interesting game. Richmond has so many players injured. You've got Tom Lynch out, Presti's injured, Gibchrist out with an ACL knee injury, and there are many more players injured. Fremantle, they've got a settled midfield with Sarong, Brayshaw, Fife in there, and including Hannon Young. Based on the injuries of Richmond, so they've been playing some of their kids, Ralph Smith, Banks, etc. I'm going to select the Dockers, and these are the games that the Dockers need to win if they want to make finals against an injury-depleted Richmond side. The next game is the Doggies against Hawks. The West Bulldogs lost by 20 odd points to Fremantle last week, and Hawthorn got absolutely smashed by Sydney. The margin, I believe, 10 goals plus that the Hawks lost to the Swans. The Hawks are rebuilding and their squad is so young. Therefore, I'm going to tip the Bulldogs. I just can't tip the Hawks at this stage of the year. They've just been losing every game, and they've only won one game this season, and that was the fellow cellar dwellers in North Melbourne. So the Hawks have only won one game, and North Melbourne have lost every single game. So that's my rationale to pick the Western Bulldogs. The last game is between Brisbane and Gold Coast. The Q Clash Derby. The Lions lost last week to GWS on Friday night in Canberra, or should I say it was the Anzac Day night game, Thursday night, and Gold Coast Suns beat West Coast Eagles. The game is played at the Gabba. The Lions are 2 wins and 5 losses, and the Suns are 3 wins and 4 losses. The Brisbane are struggling at the moment, and this week their experienced players have been put in heat by the press. So there were articles written about the leadership of your Neil and Harris Andrews. So I'm going to expect the Lions to be fired up for this game. They've been copying all backlash this week from the media, and perfect timing. Got the local derby, and I'm going to stick with the Lions to beat Gold Coast. And I won't be surprised if Neil gets 35 possessions and Harris Andrews takes like 10 plus intercepting marks against Lukosius or King. So that's my tips for this week's round 8. Fingers crossed I get a perfect round and get some more freebie gifts. Unfortunately, last week I had every game right except for the How's it day game between Collingwood and Essendon? So the draw cost me a perfect round last week. So that's a shame. Missed out on the number pack. Anyways, alright, let's start with our star powers. So the usual 5 titles, your Mighty, Midfield Ball, Defensive Dynamo, Next Gen, and Trailblazer. Let's just see what's out there. So last week, who did we have? Is that? I can't read. Oh, they're just listen to my list. Josh Kelly. So what did Josh Kelly score last week? 121. That's good, and his average is 103. Here, let's see who did well. Dawson at 122. But that was against North Melbourne. I think he had what? Let's see the stats. He had 27 disposals, and I know he kicked a goal or two. It doesn't show it. I'm expecting the showdown to be a tough game, and Port midfields to do a lot better than North Melbourne's midfields last week, when the Crows smashed them by 57 points. So what else is there? Dawson, Dunkley, Naku, Cash Darby, Sam Walsh. So the Blues are playing Collingwood, Dacos, Parish, Essendon against West Coast. Noel Addison. Oh, cool. We're playing against what's that team? Brisbane Lions. Sheasel. The Kangaroos. Interesting. He gets a lot of ball. Let's see what his. So Sheasel had 29 disposals last week. That's what his, and his average normally 32. So he's around the 125 point range. Go back to what was Josh Kelly's average? 103. Let's change. I like Gordon. He's a great player at this stage of his career. Last week 120, 110 his average. Interesting. We just had mental blank. Who's Luke Bell playing again? Doesn't matter. I'll use. So he scored 125 last week and his average is 125. Even he drops his average and gets to the 110, he's still going to do pretty decent. I just expect Dawson to have the same performance against Port than what he did against North Melbourne last week. So let's try and change to Harry. Midfield Ball. Cripps scored 117 last week and he's averaging 105. Laird had like 35 possessions and 1 goal. But I know, as I watch every Crows game, I'll admit it, I support the Crows. Laird only averages 1 goal every 3 to 4 games, and he kicked 1 last week against North Melbourne. So, based on history of average, his average of goals per game might only be like 0.35. I don't expect Laird to kick goals, but he will get a lot of possessions. So that's 34, and his average is only 27 disposals. He's above average with his fantasy point. Last week, 121 he scored. His average is 101. Let's just see what's around. Nils him out. Is he averaging 83? No. Cripps 105. Cripps was 105. Laird is 101. At this stage, stick with Cripps. The goalie's average is 83. However, he's an injury cloud for this week, so let's not look at the goalie for this week. Oh, Merritt, 117. They've got West Coast. There is definitely plenty of opportunity in possession in that game. All was wrong. 113 is average. They're playing Richmond, who has a lot of kids in the midfield, all the experienced players, injured. Prestia, Taranto, and Hopper. So they're going to play a bunch of kids like Banks and Ralph Smith in the midfield. I'm thinking I'm so wrong. Let's just see what else is around. Guthrie, average 104. We'll get a lot of ball in the midfield, especially Dangerfield out. Will be out for the next 4 weeks with a hammy. Well, against Brisbane, he gets a lot of contested possessions. And his average disposal 24 and he got 22, so that's his range, 103 range. Tom Green, 127 last week and average of 103. Sean Fleet, what's the wrong one? Should I bother that? No, his average is like 88. Sinclair. Warner's average is 101. Yeah, we'll pick the wrong. Defensive nine. At this stage, we've got Redwood. Oh, his average is only 77. Hopefully, I can find something better. Wheeler is out for the year. Aaron Andrews only averages 68. Sard, don't know. And Moore is the low average, 56. So Brinkman's average only 77. What's Young? 100, okay. Stewart was out last week with concussion. Ballard, average 55. Whitfield, 104. He scored 105 last week. Will Day, first game back from injury. He's someone I will look at in the next couple of rounds when he gets his fitness back. He played his first game back on the weekend. Played his school. Father and son from his dad played for the Kangaroos. May, 102. Average is 79. Houston, 93. We want averages above mid to 90s or 100 plus. Rioli, he averages 79. Wilkie averages 64. Lakey, 91, even though he scored 132 last week. 55 for Daniel, his average. McGowan averages 84. There was two players, Whitfield, 104, and a Freo guy, Young. Alright, just see Whitfield. Let's try him. Next generation. At this stage, we've got Nick Martin, 109, and he scored 113. Just trying to see. I don't think there's Wardlord's in midfield, but he's young. And young second-year player. What's Ward Francis? 88. What's Gimby? 60. Yeah, Bolter is injured. Van Rowan's a forward. 51 the averages. Doesn't he play half-back? 69. Jackson on the 83. We'll stick with Martin, 109. Average. And the last one, Trailblazer. So we've got Wits in ruck. His average is 104. Scored 145 last week. Not bad. Walker, average 104. 104. Let's take back. Average is 76. That's not high enough. Zorko, average is 103. Scored 62. That's right. The Lions were very disappointing to GWS last week in their loss. Did the Giants win by 30 points? Can't remember now. Doherty's out for the season, ACL. Pendlebury, averages only 72. Heppel, averages 83. Fife, averages only 79. Did well last week in the midfield. He had 37 possessions. Will he repeat that again? Probably not. So, based on that, you expect him to score 118 next week, or the coming weekend. Cameron, averages 89, scored 101. Blake scored 5 goals. And his average is only 3 goals a game, so the likelihood of him kicking another bag of 5 is more unlikely than likely. Wits, 140 averages. Like that. The Suns against... Depends who Brisbane got in right. Because last week, McInerney was out with concussion. They had Darcy Fort. If Wits is against Fort, he'll absolutely dominate him. So I think, let's see if there's anything better. Green was suspended, but he only averages 79. Bruce averages 45. McDonald 60. Maxi, 130. 130. That's going to be an interesting one. Maxi. And they got Geelong. And in the ruck for Geelong as well. Blickcats. Or the second ruck, DeCongi. 130. Wines 88. Dusty, 76 the averages. 130. Oh, wrong person. Where's Wits? So 104 to... We gotta use Maxi. Definitely. Alright. So that's that. 1. Star Power Silver. Ultra. Who are we gonna pick? Okay, solid players are pretty similar. Make some tweaks. Dawson, average 110, 122 scored last week. Sheasel, 125 average. Nah, based on the average, change to Harry. Midfield ball. So this is for my ultra. 190 averages. They're 101. Cripps 105. Sinclair average 88. Sarong 113. They got Richmond, so we've got to change this to Sarong. Defensive dynamo. Dan Houston, averages 93. Is anyone more than that? 79 for May. Hayden Young averages 100. Keep that in my mind, Hayden Young. Rioli only averages 79. McGovern 84. Wilkie 64. Don't think anyone else is on this list. No. I'm choosing Hayden Young. This looks pretty similar to what I have in the silver. I'm sure there's no one better than Nick Martin. No. 69 average. 68 average. McDonald averages 64. Jackson 83. Stick to Nick Martin. For the last one, I had Maxi over Bits, so let's stick with that. So that's my team for the Ultra. What was my ladder for this last week? Trying to read this. Oh yeah, this is an Ultra. So last week I ranked 110th. 593 fantasy points. Overall I'm 134. 2,448 points. I'm way behind. The top 10. Who's at Harley Reid 9. 5,325. I'm like 2,900 something behind Tip Sport, or from first spot at 6,516. I'm like 4,100. My maths is not right, but close to 4,100 points behind Budgie. But however, there was a round that, no, I should say 2 rounds that the website would not let me select players. But even though I added that, I'm still with, I would still be struggling. But that's okay. What's my ladder like in the silver? 106, 139. Oh! 539. So that means on 61 plus 20, 80. 88. I'm 88 points behind top sport. So 627 take that is 88. 106. Alright, let's hope we can make some inroads. Let's chip in, even though I'm 88 points, if I can chip in like 20, 30 points for every week, hopefully I can overtake them slowly. Just play the patient game. So 10 spots on 600. I'm 600. I'm 61 points behind 10 sport. Okay, that's interesting. Like this one, my season. No, I'm wrong. I apologise, I'm wrong. That's what I scored for this week. So for this week, I came 106. This is the one I look at the overall one. So that's totally off the mark. Get this. How come Dion Sardulik 600 fantasy points? I scored season. Anyways, I'm ranked 137. I'm on 2,454 points. I'm 2,000 behind top spot. As I said earlier, for the silver, I missed 2 rounds where the website didn't let me select any players. So now let's recap going back to silver, because I read all that in error. So going on the ladder, the ultra ladder. Going back to the ultra, I should say. They're ranked 134. Yeah. 5,325 of 2,900 odd behind. It's 10th spot. And I came 110 for this week where I scored 593. That's way below JP 88. So I was 391 behind JP 88 for the week. Cool. Now let's choose top team. Defenders. Dale scored 134 last week. The Bulldogs playing Hawthorn. He's got plenty of opportunities to score or get lots of possessions. And also we've got Lenny Compoper beating Diamond. He's got a chance of getting lots of possession against Essendon. We'll keep Dale. We'll definitely keep him. The mids will be interesting. So this is for your top 4. Green scored a lot. I think 100 something. Doesn't say. Dunkley 109, Treloar 106. From memory, Green had what, 130, I think his average was? Show last round. I don't thought it showed Tom Green's last round. From memory, I reckon it was like 113. Stick with Green. Maxi averaged what, 120 from memory. English. He did so good against Fremantle in ruck last week. Darcy. Or stick with Maxi. There's another one. Healy had 3 goals in 21 possession last week. Nah, Healy would have beaten them last week. So we'll stick with these 4 again. Hopefully I'll get another free gift. So that's top 4. Well, that top 18. Wow, see some players. Hard when you can't see the average. Nick Dacos. Dale? Bailey Dale? Did change? Oh, I already got him. And Dylan, I already got him, Dylan. So who else? Shizu, Young, Whitfield, Dacos. Who else? So Chick Lee, got him, Dylan. Yuri. Yuri did good last week. Cowden. We'll stick with Dacos. I'll keep Shizu, Whitfield and Young. How about our midfield? So in Ruckler English, should have changed, yeah. So I'm like Maxi. Okay, I got no one else. McInerney was out concussion. We'll keep English. Last week 141. Average is 108. We'll take him out. Kelly. Potential. Average of 85. Oh, got Walt McCluggage. 109 for Dunkley. Treloar 106. McCluggage 103. The Bond 101. Liver 96. Kelly's 85. So there's players I can pick above Kelly. First day workout. Just keep that interim. Treloar, Petrarca, Laird and Rao. Dunkley, got Treloar. What did Petrarca score last week? What does it say? Bond with 96. Okay. Wow, scored 100. Laird. He scored 100 last. It's got to be a different story in the showdown. She clash and clunkage. Let's swap him. I can choose Brisbane Bulldogs. Hey. Not bad this week. The Doggies are playing Hawthorn. Great chance of getting lots of possessions. So I've got Treloar and Want. Then I don't want to skew up so many players from the one team. So we'll change from Laird to McCluggage. Kit Rao. Jesse Oden. Norton, Cameron. The score's pretty low. And Norton had a field day last week, even though the Dogs lost to Fremantle. But because Jamar Ugo Hagel's injured, Norton will be the number 1 forward, followed by Sam Darcy. And they're playing Hawthorn. I expect Norton to have a field day. There's no key defence for Hawthorn injured. James Blunt out with an ACL knee injury. We'll select Aaron Norton. Jackson. I got Norton. Jackson also plays some ruck, so he's got good opportunity to get some ball possessions in the midfield. We can't choose against McKay. Oh, just the same plays. Or I'll keep them. Yeah, same players. Based on that, or maybe I'll turn Brisbane. They've got Gold Coast. Who do I reckon will be better this week? Dan Hale or Cameron from Brisbane? He averages 62. He averages 86. Portale 51. Hitwood 50. Rayner 64. Liam Ryan, first game back. For last year, his last game was round 6, I believe, last season. And Waitman's out. Broken shoulder, was it? I think 6 weeks he's out for. Something like that. And Allen's out. And we don't know how long Ugo Hagel's going to be out for. We'll stick with Joe. He's averaging better than Cameron. Alright, that's it. That's my team for the week. Well, let's have a look at my ladder for top 4. Yeah, that's why I got the free card. And I selected, who did I select? Walker. Came 3rd. So 485. So he's talking AFL bronze. Oh, that's a shame. I wish I got gold. Oh, I lost the Magpies 2023 for 18 points. And Aston Jones 284. That person beat me by 2. So close. To my average. Wow. Of 10. Nice. I'm way behind. Look at that difference. 10th spot, I'm on 809 points. And in top spot, the Catman Sport, 3,339. If I do my maths, it was 110 plus 2,309. So I'm down by 2,449. Jeez. And based on that, that's, and I only average, or per week, I only score 89. That's like 3 weeks behind. For this one, I wasn't able to choose my team for the first few weeks. So therefore, I'm struggling. And as you can see, this was only my second week. I scored 485 last week, and the week before I scored low 400s. I wouldn't been able to choose this for 2 weeks. So that's why I'm way behind. But you know what? Our goal for this season, let's keep my spot in the top 10. That's the goal. I'll take that, and next year, fingers crossed, I'll be able to select the players from round 1 onwards. But let's see how I go. Thanks for watching my show. We'll see how I go next week when we review my score. Enjoy this week. Enjoy the games. Good luck with your tips. Good luck with your selections. And we'll do it again next week. Alright, see ya. That's the end, and thanks for watching. Please subscribe, hit the like button, and comment on my channel. Every subscriber will be appreciated.